Did you just notice that she didn't say it's another day or it's the next day? I think this is Jimmy's influence. Like, oh my. I didn't finish the whole meal. I'm such a bad girl. Is somebody gonna look up how all this stuff, like how much all this stuff costs, and then compare it to like a GLP-1 medication?
They love you.
She's done hexing the audience, thank God. If you can't tell by my ridiculous face and this ridiculous video, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts. I'm basing my opinions off of publicly accessible information, first made public by the public figures. Please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. If you want to say something that's like a disparaging Kermit, just leave it in my comments, okay? What's up, y'all? This is Not Your Average Reaction. Looks like our Girly Pop 5000 has uploaded after she said she was going to be taking a break from YouTube. She did clarify, though, that she meant taking a break from the either Les Eat, Les Talk, or Weigh-In videos. I really don't care to go look at this moment. But yeah, so thyroid updates caught in public in huge torrid panties haul. Okay. Give it to me straight, girl.
Hello. Welcome to another vlog. So I'm starting this vlog with...
We have an intro. What? Hold on. I'll actually put this off of 1.25 speed for a second, just to give this its moment. Hold on.
Hello. Welcome to another vlog.
Welcome to another Jump Cut vlog. Queen.
So I'm starting this vlog with something super exciting.
Okay, cute. Oops, sorry. All right.
I got a new Lego. So let me explain. I have a monthly Lego budget because I'm telling you, I could spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on Lego if I do not budget. So I allow myself a certain amount of money because Lego is something that I'm always doing. I'm always building something. I have not showed you
Me with Pokemon cards, unfortunately.
guys any Lego updates because I've decided I'm only going to show completed Legos because showing you guys stuff that is like incomplete, it's not that fun to me. But I am genuinely always building something, always working on something. It is my passion. So there are quite a few Legos that are literally on my wish list. And this one has been on the back order for literally forever because I think everyone loves it. And I finally got it. It's really heavy, okay? Like I'm telling you, it's so heavy. Oh my God, it's the Disney castle. It's almost 5,000 pieces and it's so huge. Oh my God. And then I also got this one. If you guys know me, Mario Kart, Mario Brothers.
It's almost 5,000 pieces, and I call her Girly Pop 5000.
Mario Party. It's literally my jam. So this is one of Lego's actually new builds. I'm super excited to do this. I like to have a queue of Legos. Like I have so many down here. I know people will judge me, but like this is my passion. There's no reason to be judged. Like it's my #1 hobby. It's therapeutic to me. It's a coping mechanism. It's fun. Like it's just everything positive in my life and I love it so much. You guys know how everyone comes for me for wearing my cute mesh with my dress over it. Well, I've never seen Torrid do that before. I was just on the Torrid website and look at what I found. I personally wouldn't wear this type of dress with this floral, with this mesh, but oh my God, there it is right in front of my eyeballs. When I tell you my jaw was on the floor. Normally, how they show mesh is like this. I'll show you. Over something like that, which obviously I'm not going to wear it like that. It's very cute. But yeah, I was just shocked to see it. So I have some nice clean.
Did you just notice that she didn't say it's another day or it's the next day? I think this is Jimmy's influence. Oh my God.
Filtered water.
Queen.
From my Brita filter.
Queen of filtering.
So I normally drink about 30 ounces of water a day, so now this is 40 ounces. So I'm going to start with drinking...
This is a whole different vibe. We usually don't get this angle. We usually don't get like a full body like this when she's standing. This is interesting.
Just one of these, and then eventually I want to work up to 2 of them. I'm going to have to get used to that sink water flavor, but I'll make it through. It'll be okay. I'm having is a poke bowl. So what we have in here is some rice, and then we have this crab mixture. We have onion.
If I don't input a fucking Pokeball edit, I'm useless.
Fresh jalapeno, wasabi peas, edamame, ginger, sesame seeds. It is just absolutely delightful. This is literally so delicious. All right, so I'm done eating this. This is super filling, so I never finish the whole thing. I do eat quite a bit of it. And
oh my God. Why does she have to say that? Is this another Emily thing? Like, I didn't finish the whole meal. I'm such a bad girl. Come on.
Keeps me full for a long while.
Like, you don't even have to tell us that you finished it or didn't finish it at this point. Just move on. Like...
Okay guys, so Torrid was having such a good deal on underwear, so I got some. So some of my favorite underwear is like this nude because they're very high-waisted and I love that. And then I got also a black pair of those. And then I got these. So this is the back and this is the front. They're so cute. And then normally the next 2 pairs I'm about to show you are super expensive, but like I said, there was a whole deal happening. So here's the front of these and the back of these. They're so stinking cute. Like, oh, the front, all I can think about is I'm gonna take the cutest photos. I'm not gonna lie. And then look, you guys know I love black and white. And then the back, oh my gosh, yes, I am gonna take cute photos, not gonna lie about it. And then you guys, the cutest little underwears. So these are kind of like shorts. I mean, they're not really, but they fit like very tight shorts. And I love a dinosaur, so I had to get a pair. Like, it's so adorable. And then I did get a couple actual clothing items. I got this mesh here, which I actually showed you guys. This very mesh is what that girl's wearing in that clip with the dress. And then I got the shirt just because it's cute. It says I'm fun size. I thought that was adorable. Here's a purple...
whatever, how that's interesting how that's popping up. Anyway, you know, people keep bringing up the fact that like she's like said that she can't afford GLP-1s and she can't afford Inpatient, and you know, but she does all these Amazon hauls and Torrid hauls, and you know, Karina's gonna be like, she's doing another tax write-off video. Like, girl, she is so messy right now.
Dress. The front has this cute tie and there's lace right here. Super adorable. So I love snakes and I love the color of this.
I mean, is somebody gonna look up how all this stuff, like how much all this stuff costs, and then compare it to like a GLP-1 medication?
I'm not so sure about the material. I feel like it's going to be a little tight, but it's a super cute reddish maroon dress.
She just like hasn't infuriated me enough to the point where like I would do something like this, but like I'm sure it'll happen eventually. I didn't sleep super well last night, so like, you know.
With some snakes on it. Last but not least, I like this better when I saw it online, but for the summer, it's just this floral. And it does look cuter online. And I don't know, my eyes keep playing tricks on me because it looks black, but then 1 minute it looks navy blue. And I'm just like, what? Update on my sink water Brita filter shenanigans. I can't do it. So I got a couple gallon waters today instead of just having like so many little small water bottles. I'm going to use gallon waters.
You can go to Kroger and you can get like 10-gallon plus like gigantic jugs that they use at like water coolers at the offices, like corporate offices and stuff, if you're financially able to do something like that. But that would probably get the audience off of you a little bit, because they're going to give you some crap about it. I mean, it's like, you know, what's worse, the the microplastics in the water that she's buying or the bad taste from the Brita filter. It's just, you know, it might not even be the water. It might be the bottle. Might be, I don't know, girl. Is the filter broken or something?
And then put them in here. Sink water just ultimately, it makes me gag. I don't know what it is. My body just will not let me drink it. Like, I can't. Like, I want to get more water in my body. I need it. Everyone does. It's already hard enough for me. So I don't want to add another layer of what's going to make it difficult. I don't know. I just can't do it. And by the way, I've always been like this about sink water, literally ever since I was like in high school. I'm sure you can find clips of me ranting about it somewhere here on YouTube. All right, you guys, so I'm just air drying my hair right now, but I wanted to give an update on my Zoloft. So it's an SSRI, and I don't know what it is. Like, I probably remember maybe like 2 to 3 dreams a year. But the last few nights, I have remembered my dreams so vividly. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what it is, but that's like not a norm for me. So I just genuinely thought that that was like really weird. And I've also been sleeping a little bit more than usual. Instead of like my typical 6 hours, I'm actually getting like 8 hours of sleep now, which has been really nice. Again, could be coincidences, but it's definitely something that I want to be aware of. I also want to talk about my hypothyroidism. So I want to make something very clear. I never specifically had like my thyroid tested. Like, I never have gone into a doctor's appointment and
I don't know how I feel about this whole bit coming up.
like, okay, we're gonna draw these labs and it's to get your thyroid tested. Like, I've never had like a doctor say that to me besides recently, and then when I was 15. What is this fuzz? Sorry, a little bit of fuzz there. Like, obviously in my whole life I have gotten multiple labs done since I was 15, and in my brain, my ignorant brain, my lack of knowledge brain, I always assumed that lab work like meant everything. Checking for your diabetes, checking for your...
You know, to be fair, like, I feel like lab work should mean all that, especially when you're a woman and you weigh 600 pounds. I feel like thyroid, diabetes, and things like that should be a part of the regular panel. When I go get my blood work, I'm a regular, you know, I go to the doctor every single year. I've been doing it since I was a child. I get blood work done all the time. I personally don't always get my thyroid checked because I go to the doctor so much that it's kind of pointless. I actually did recently because it's been about 4 years. But I think for some people it is pretty regular, especially if you don't go like annually. Like, if you go biannually or just like whenever something bad happens, like, you know, you should definitely be hitting all them labs you can. But you got to keep in mind too, sometimes you have to take into consideration whether or not insurance will cover it. You know, sometimes if insurance isn't going to cover it and the doctor, you know, tries to dispute it or whatever they do and it doesn't work, then you could be sitting with a huge bill that you can't pay, and now all of a sudden, you know, you're angry at the doctor because he did this test and your insurance didn't cover it, you know. So there's more than one reason why, but I mean, if you look at her face right now, I mean, she's kind of enjoying whatever's going on right now and talking about her thyroid, but maybe not. I'm not a body language expert. You know, this is just a freeze frame.
Thyroid, checking for... I thought it was just everything, but that's actually not the case. When you get your labs done, they only draw your blood for specific things. Whatever you're seeing the doctor for, or whatever you're going into the ER for.
Yeah, and like, usually when I go, I have to tell the person who's drawing my blood, like, I need more blood drawn because I want to get my hormone panel done. I want to get tested for, you know, stuff, you know, creepy crawlies or whatever. You have to take initiative for your own health. And I think you honestly know this, but like, you can't expect to go to a doctor and them have all the answers for you. You have to do your own research, and you have to learn things, and you have to, you know, put in effort to actually put your health first. You know, if you think something's wrong with your hormones, talk to your doctor about it. Mm-hmm. Get a hormone panel. Like, I don't know. She's just, I don't know. I really want to be like, you know, her disposition right now does seem a little bit different, maybe a little bit calmer, but we'll see.
It's not like, oh, you get everything done. So whenever in the past when I was like, oh, my thyroid's fine, it's been checked, it's because in my little dumb brain here, I genuinely assumed, oh, my thyroid's been checked in the labs. And every time my lab work came back, they never mentioned anything about my thyroid.
And, you know, you can go and physically look. I don't know. I've had probably the last like 5 to 6 years of checkups. Like paperwork and stuff could be on an app now or like some sort of website. So like after you get your blood work, even before you go to your actual like appointment to see the doctor, I can usually log in and see, you know, what my labs look like, and they typically have like reference ranges and what certain stuff means. But I guess, you know, that looking at that kind of stuff doesn't interest everybody, so I guess I can understand why you would just say, oh, well, I'm just gonna get my blood work done, not look at anything, and then just trust whatever the doctor says, I guess.
So I always assumed that it was fine. It wasn't until like the last couple of years I realized that no, like your lab work goes in stages. It's whatever your doctor thinks needs to be checked. Like there are some things that are yearly. For me, someone my size, like I like to get my A1C checked a lot because like
this year I turned 30 and I got an EKG seemingly for no reason, but it's just because my doctor's like, you know, it's been a minute. I've had cardio stress tests in the past and an EKG because I was getting tested for like asthma, and so they had to make sure nothing was wrong with my heart. But yeah, I just had an EKG recently because my doctor is super cool, and it's just like, you know, just got to make sure things are looking good. Won't have to do it again unless I have some random symptoms.
Diabetes runs in the family, etc., etc. But that's where like all the confusion comes in. So I'm sorry for being confusing. It's just I always thought that I had my thyroid checked, and turns out I don't think that was the case. But it's like the more you grow up, the more you experience, the more you learn. It's like you don't know something unless you're taught something, and I was never taught that. But this is actually the medicine I'm taking, and so far so good. But my doctor did say that he wants to pull more labs for me because he wants to figure out the underlying cause of the reason why that I have these thyroid problems. So he's actually testing to see if I have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder. So it's an autoimmune disorder that is like affecting the
I would not be surprised in the slightest if Amber had a multiple autoimmune disorder situation type deal because of how much inflammation and stress and trash she's like put into her body. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest, but I also don't know if like anything that she's saying right now is like genuine, or if her mind will change tomorrow or right after she posts this video or what have you.
Thyroid gland. So I'll be going to get those labs sometime next week, but I've been taking my medicine on point. My medicine container type deal type stitch actually is very, very helpful. Hey guys, for dinner, I'm literally having PB&J, but I'm also having some milk. I like it with ice. I don't know about y'all, but it is literally so good.
Quirky. You can like make milk ice cubes if you want. You know, kind of fun. Like make chocolate milk ice creams and then chocolate milk ice creams. Chocolate milk ice cubes. And then put it in white milk. It's fun.
Like I need my milk ice cold. Ice cold.
I need my milk with no lactose, to be honest.
Oh yeah. This is about to be so good. Then I have a lid here, a straw. Oh yeah. Hello, hello. My YouTube schedule.
She didn't say it was a different day.
My schedule
Jimmy
right now is no schedule at all. That's my schedule. So I had that one schedule that I just completed for 10 weeks, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. And I noticed that my most viewed videos, which means
work,
I'm listening to my audience, is vlogs and let's talk videos. My weigh-ins and my what I ate today videos were getting less views. So I think I'm just going to put those inside of my vlogs. So my goal is to just vlog, and then I'm going to have a sporadic let's talk video every now and then, because I enjoy filming them. You guys enjoy watching them. Plus, there's always a rumor. There is never a time when there isn't. So right now I'm just getting ready, obviously, because I'm going to glow in the dark bingo, which I'm super excited because during glow in the dark bingo, there's a DJ there. And the DJ always plays such, like, literally great music. I'm like singing along to every single song. And it's moments like that where I'm like, damn, how do I absorb so many lyrics and remember lyrics of songs that literally I have not listened to like since I was 10 years old. But
I don't know lyrics to like any song. If I sing along, I'm vibing, to be honest with you, because whatever I'm hearing usually ain't the lyrics.
I can't even remember what I did yesterday. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, they play every genre, every decade, and I like know every single song, and I'm just like, girl, how? Like, how do you do it? I don't know. I think a lot of people have that quality where we just love music so much it just like sticks with us. So I'm gonna finish doing my makeup, then I gotta do my hair because I slept with my hair like
I think it has a little bit more to do with just like repetition.
My hair air dry, and then I slept with it in this like crazy messy bun. But I use this huge hair tie because it definitely helps keep my hair put for the most part while I'm sleeping. So I was cuddling Wasabi and his little claw. See, I have his fur on me now. His little cute claw got stuck right here. So then there was like
another booby centered shot.
String, so I cut it off and now it made a hole.
She's
but thankfully,
touching all over it.
I always wear my hair usually like this. No one knows. No one has to know. And a part of my perfume collection, my newest one. Look how freaking adorable. This bear is so cute. Actually, I think I'm gonna wear it. So it's bubblegum. It's like a very strong bubblegum scent, but then it just becomes this really sweet scent. Oh my god, I'm literally obsessed. The bottle is everything. There's also a black one that I want to get. It's like a black bear. I forget what the scent is, but oh my gosh, so cute. So my mom just told me, she was like, GI told me I look good with a butterfly haircut. And I was like, who's GI? And she goes, wait, what did you say? GBD. The GBD. And I was like, what is a GBD? And
I watched a Karina video where she told me that at some point, I don't know if it's recently or in the past, that Amber's mom had posted on Facebook that Amber is delicate, not like a flower, but like a grenade. I mean, I kind of chuckled, but kind of implying that like they're fighting due to Amber's like most recent like story about her and her last whatever video that she made. But I wonder if that's true. Wonder if they're still hanging out. Like, wonder if what was said was, you know, in the past and I misunderstood.
Like, do you mean ChatGPT?
Yeah.
So my mom asked ChatGPT.
I'm showing a picture of me at bingo.
Yeah, so my mom showed ChatGPT a picture of her of while she was at bingo, and ChatGPT said you look good with a butterfly haircut.
My haircut would make me look younger and my hair not look thinner.
Okay. But your hair's so pretty.
Well, I need a style. Whoa.
Right.
Butterfly haircut.
So it's glow in the dark bingo. We had no glow in the darks. Oh yeah, wait. My mom wants me to show you guys. It's a shirt that I got her, and she said she loves it.
6, it could be 6. 6 is 8.
Peace, love, and bingo. What is she gonna buy?
Yeah, your nails are glowing. Someone messaged me on Instagram, like directing me to another Instagram, but I have that Instagram blocked, so I wasn't able to see it. So I replied and I let them know that. So I was like, can you just send me a screenshot? Because like, what is it that you want to show me? They sent me this picture. This is me being recognized. And I guess the person who posted this on Instagram was like, she tells us all the time that she's recognized. Why didn't she tell us this time? 9 times out of 10, I don't. If it wasn't for me receiving this message today, I probably wouldn't tell you guys. I was recognized last night at Glow.
Jordy always says that like we never see pictures of Amber from like, you know, Amber in the wild from another perspective or like fan photos. And I don't know if this is an attempt to like dig into that or what's going on.
Bingo 3 separate times. All 3 wanted a photo, but the third lady, she was like, can I get your autograph? I did such chicken scratch, so if you see this, I'm sorry. It was right while everyone was leaving, and like there was so many people, and like I just did it really quickly, but it was so great meeting all 3 of you. But no, I very rarely share when I'm recognized, And the only reason why, like, in front of Denny's, when you guys saw my mom talking about how I was recognized there twice in a row, is because she mentioned it. Like, she brought it up. We went to eat here. Thanks for taking me to the hospital twice. It's been a mess.
Yeah, long hours there. We were there from like 4 p.m. to like...
What time is it right now?
midnight.
Yeah.
At the ER. Yeah.
Midnight. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But
the 2 people recognized you in there.
oh yeah. And Denny's.
Come on now.
Yeah, I get recognized a lot. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I think it's because, like,
Why don't they believe you?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Because I can't go anywhere with you without somebody recognizing you.
Yeah, I think it's like because of the YouTube and because of the TikTok, so it makes it like a double whammy. I don't know. I would have never even
double
mentioned
whammy
it at all. And the few times that I do, it's usually because, like, we'll take a photo and the person's like, you should mention that you saw me, so when I see your video I can comment, blah 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 blah. So I like to do that. People actually say, can you shout me out? But there are so many haters. I'm like terrified of doing that. So I know I talked a bit about it in the beginning of my vlog, but there's no more schedule, no more weekly schedule, no more weekly vlogs, weigh-ins, this and that. So that means the end of this vlog is probably more than likely not gonna have an oracle reading. My oracle cards are still here and they love you
She's done hexing the audience, thank God.
guys so much. We have been through some stuff in the last 10 weeks. Like, I love doing oracle readings with you guys, and I promise it's not going to be the end of them. It's just I don't want to do it in every single vlog because I only like reading oracle for myself like once a week. And more than likely there's going to be more than one vlog per week, since that is what you guys love to see, and I really want to give you guys what you love to see. And it's so crazy. I genuinely thought it was weigh-in videos, but you guys don't love seeing.
I want to see you exercise in whatever way you can, whether that's like you're sitting in your rocking chair doing some punches while you're listening to Billie Eilish or whatever. I'd love to see you sit on the couch with like a bike, like a little, little foot pedal thing, and you little foot pedal while you're watching your soap operas or whatever you're gonna do. I'd love to see you do some arm circles. Again, Amber, whatever you can do. Like, I understand you may say you have a herniated disc or hernia or whatever. There's something that you can do to exercise. Sit down and do a leg extension just over and over. I don't know, girl.
As much as you used to, so we're switching it up. And yeah, but don't worry, we will still do readings, and maybe I can do readings for some of you, so it's definitely something to think about. So I know I've done this like so many different times while being here on YouTube, but I figured it could be fun to do it again. Comments of the day / comment of the day. We'll see if you guys like it this round. We'll see how I feel doing it. So let's get into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the random comment generator that I use in my Let's Talk video, and I'm gonna be choosing random comments from the last vlog that I uploaded, from the point of me filming said video, if that makes sense. So let's get into it. AHWX1RT said, hey girl, I have anxiety about my health and all things also. Hope everything is okay. Manifest positivity. I know how hard it is to have anxiety. Thank you so much for being open and sharing that on my YouTube section, because I know it can be kind of chaotic down.
I try to comment on like everything and say play Fortnite with me. And she has mentioned gaming in like one of her last vlogs or whatever it was. So maybe she does see it a little bit, but just let me be delusional.
I'm gonna manifest positivity for myself and for you as well. Soul Whisperer 101 said, yep, so very sad seeing Justin Bieber in that state. Gorgeous guy with such great talent, and may he be able to save himself with the help of a real intervention. He looks lost and is so emaciated. This is a recording while I'm editing. I meant to say emaciated, but I didn't even catch myself while filming. Pity Dr. Phil and his team couldn't help him. It really is sad to see people go down that state. And I know when I mentioned Justin Bieber in my last vlog about seeing him suffer in like real time, it's just very hard to see, and people like correlated it with myself. Like, sometimes I'm trying not to think of myself because I get it, it's very obvious. I also am struggling with addictions and this and that, but for once we're not talking about me. We're talking about someone who genuinely does need help. I'm not saying that I don't, but not everything has to be about me. What I'm trying to say is just, it low-key reminds me of like really close family members to me, and it's just like, I really hope that he gets help because he has a whole life ahead of him. Hazel Nutcase 357 said, good morning, my bouncy bubble. I'm sorry, but I thought that was genuinely the funniest thing because what? Bouncy bubble? Good morning, my bouncy bubble. Like, I want to just like say that every single day. Every single day when I wake up, I'm going to turn over and I'm just going to say that to Twinkie. I'm just going to be like, good morning, my bouncy bubble. That is literally hilarious. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope that you did enjoy and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Help save lives.
Okay, queen. You know, I was actually about to start rumors being like she got demonetized because I didn't have an ad like at the beginning of this clip, at the beginning of this video, but yeah, looks like she's
Donate
still
plasma
is
today.
monetized, even though she's
CSL
breaking that
Plasma.
COS.
Do the amazing.
About to see another box.gg ad.
This is box.gg.
All right, so in this video, she kind of shakes it up a bit. We have an intro, a brand new intro that I personally never seen before. And honestly, throughout the video, she does use some different angles that look like she put just like a little bit more effort into the vlog. She also noted, she also did not say it's the next day when she like gives us a it's the next day, you know, panel or whatever. So that's definitely Jimmy's influence. Then she shows us 2 new Lego projects that she has not started yet. And then we get into a torrid haul. She then tells us about her filtered water experience and how she's not going to be drinking filtered water anymore. Then we go into a food review for a poke bowl that she does not finish. And then she talks about the thyroid statements that she made in the past and kind of like walks them back. And she's like, I just assumed that every time I went to the doctor that they checked the thyroid and I never looked, you know, so she's giving herself an out on that. Then tells us about the SSRI that she's on, puts milk in ice and drinks it. Then she pans to her doing her makeup before bingo. And then she shows us a perfume that smells like bubblegum that she decides to wear for the night. She gets to bingo, and it's glow-in-the-dark bingo, so that's kind of fun. After bingo, she talks about getting recognized in public, and supposedly somebody had sent her a DM of somebody that she had blocked, but they explained that they had posted a picture with Amberlyn in the wild, so she's trying to, like, you know, show the haters or Jordy that like there actually are people that like post pictures with her. And then she tells us she's not going to do her weekly hex, so we're not going to get an oracle reading. And then she reads some nice comments, and that is all that happened in this vlog. I will say that it looked like she put a little bit more effort into her editing. And she has told us that she's no longer doing her normal schedule, so like this is the start of like a new schedule.
You are my stalker.